thinking during the process of
So definitely, the field was movement, of course. So the thing that I feel like that captured movement was seeing multiple bodies that are the same body, of course, but like flowing with each other. And you can obviously tell with that line of action that I created with all three of them spinning. Like he was in a way, he was showing people like spinning, like they were kind of like spinning with each other or like dancing in a circle-ish. And since he only has so much limited space, I kind of want to create that space where he dance. And before he started dancing, he was practicing in that corner. And it felt like he was in his zone, his little area, his jungle, his forest. Like it's his zen, it's his space. This is his passion. So this is what he probably sees with the dances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I will be stealing that one. I'll be stealing everybody's now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real quick, since we've got Sebastian up here, I just want to say he was our first intern, and he's leaving to go to another college in Orlando, so he's leaving us now. So I just wanted to thank Sebastian. He's been awesome.
the movement, of course, is great. Including, like almost, like critical dancing, because, I see the dance. That's how it looks like, It looked like watching 5 people dancing, so it was like so intense. And like I like the fact that like hip hop, like music. There's a lot of paintings that like associate the music dance with floral, with like flowers, with plants. Like that's how they grow. That's like how they move. So like there's a lot of music. There's a connection between the dance. And I really appreciate the detail. I love the detail that you put in. And like especially those like laybacks. So I think it's really well done.
Can I say one thing about the fact that you made a circle?
Yeah.
So one of the more sacred aspects of hip hop is something called the cipher circle. So right now we're also in a circle, and it actually represents infinity. And so the idea behind a circle within hip hop actually is the idea of creating a space for everyone, right? So you mentioned the jungle, right? So this is it is a space, a sacred place that I share with everyone, right? And so for you to capture that as an idea means that you understand, even at that level, that's what it is. It's a circular motion. So I love that.
What's up, Ron?
Hello.
Hello, Ron.
Talk to us.
Oh, you want me to explain?
Yes,
please. Okay. Well, normally my process is once I learned who the dancer was going to be, I became friends with them on Instagram and Facebook, and I watched them dance. And
Which everybody should do.
Yes.
So I wanted to capture just him in one element of the moment of him and himself.
Yes.
And what he's about. I didn't want to do a background that's all like, oh, you see the other paintings or other people. I just wanted him in that moment. And actually, it's from a photo I took earlier. He's actually suspended in the air, but I kind of made him a little bit. Other than that, I do portraits and I do figurative work, and I just want to capture one solo person in that moment, and that's all.
And I think you did very successfully with so, like that's what like it's grabbing my attention because like I could see you dancing somewhere and I would be walking by the gallery and I would see this painting in the gallery. I'll be like, that's him.
Yes.
That's him because that was like that was the moment, the expression of the face, the movements, and I really like the like the variety of colors. Like the dance. It's something that it sparks. Like I wish I could dance instead of painting. Because, but I think I do better paintings. I better stay to better painting.
Yes.
But I think like this. I mean, it's beautiful painting,
And it's all primary colors too. I don't use like warm red, warm blue, cool blue, and that's it. So it's all just mixed.
I'll tell you this.
There's no black in it at all.
This
White,
is
white, but all this is just mixed together.
that's what it feels like. So you're talking about I wish I could dance.
It's kind of chaotic.
That's exactly what it feels like to dance. So I'll just point that out right now. You more than captured me. You captured the vibe, the essence for sure. So thank you.
Very good, Ron.
And especially the angles, like they are not, like rounded angles,
Right.
They, like we have angles here, we have, those strokes going this way. So it's kind of, like the whole, like spectrum of, but in a one moment.
Right.
So that's why it's just, like amazing. So.
All right.
Anybody else wants to read something? Tony.
That's what he was trying to do. So it's something, if you saw it anywhere, you know that's Caleb dancing.
And you made me look buff, which makes me happy.
It's a future dude.
Yeah, no, I'm going to the gym right now.
All right, we got Misha. Yeah. Yeah. You want to come over here? Yes. Stand in front and talk about things.
I did something similar to what Ron did. I went online and did a little research in advance too, and just was watching his style and trying to get a feel for it. And so I believe that that was really what I was aiming at with my painting, was to try to get that same kind of feel that he has in his dance. And I wanted to show that energy. And so I try to use some of the basic elements of design. So I try to get the colors to all work together. That's one of the elements of design, color. And then line. And so I was trying to use the gestures, the gestural type of lines to create the movement throughout, and I wanted to really feel like it was alive, like the energy, and that was why I picked those colors too. Like I felt like when he's dancing, like he's on fire, like that energy is so strong, and I was like, wow, I need to capture that. And so I felt like that kind of fire energy was what I was aiming for there. So I hope that was what I accomplished.
Definitely.
I really like the composition, I really like the colors, and there's something special about this painting that I think that you captured, like dance, is expression of our feelings, right? And, the combination of the movement of people, gestures, it's like almost like everyday life, like sometimes we're happy, like we're okay, sometimes we're sad. It's okay to be sad. So this is kind of like connection, I don't know, between people, like the energy universe that, it just, make this, so interesting. And there's something mysterious about it. Not only energy, but, some connection between, feelings, that we can feel sad, we can feel happy, and that's, I think, that's brilliant. And I love your signature.
All right,
Awesome work.
now's the tough part.
You get to pick a winner, Chris.
Okay, so it's tough choice, and we all know, it's a tough choice, and trying to be objective, it's always hard, especially when you're a painter, when you're an artist. But I only pick one winner, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no second and third.
No, just one.
Okay, so I will go Sebastian. It was a tough choice because you did amazing job. I'm just on the man with the work that you did and accomplished in such a 2 hours with the vibe. So
It's a fun one.
Very
All right.
good.